Roarshock, we're coming to you, has a mini feature, then Richard, and then we go back to Lori, unless, of course, someone pops in and we'll take care of that. But are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to mute me, and the mic is therefore to.
All right. First poem I'm going to read is from the summer that I was 17, which was when the requirement for registration for the draft was reinstated. That was during the Carter administration, by the way. It says, on the military and untrammeled hand, to register or not to register, that is the question before me and all other young American men. During these July days, you can see the desperation on the sidewalks. Eyes are full of fear. Brows are heavy with doubt. Are these sunny summer afternoons in Berkeley fading into the past amidst the grim-faced reminders of a future so plainly real? This poem is called One. One ride through time as various fragmenting personalities, each contained within the shell of self-perception. Basic interactions of one and one, repeated continuously with all the richness of myth and emotion. We ride the vehicles of our time, our own body, and what we do with it, hiking through wilderness, taming and riding beasts, building ships to sail upon the waters, railroads and buses and the great self-movers, rocket ships, thrusting upwards to seed cities in the stars. As we move, awareness and knowledge expand from what we see, hear, feel, smell, and taste. Experience is recorded. Thoughts, ideas, and feelings shared, from stone pictures to instantaneous global and extraterrestrial camera window viewings. The one and all perspectives gather points of view in and out of structure, like the poems in this room. Chronology, subjective time travel. Revisionism is easy after the fact. Who knows? I may have written this poem last. Ice hours. The ice wee hours of January. Talk of war. The face suffers under the weight of abuse. Last desperate months in the big city. These stars through the cold night, the moon almost full, the rumble of earthquake, a message from God. Bongs, not bombs. That's what this world needs. All those assholes in charge sitting down together and toking on big old bongers until they get too mellow for war. Maybe not very realistic, but I have never advocated realism. I'm content to wait quietly in the background for those scowling idiots to give themselves the knockout punch. But I worry about partnership for a drug-addled America, leading a bright-looking lad into Dr. Ben Sinister's ingenious machine, shrinking his gonads with government-grown cannabis and twisting his brain with lies. That's just not good at all. It would be far better for some honest citizens to offer him some domestically produced American anarchy. Then the little guy wouldn't wind up a frothing warmonger or mass media hysterical flag waver. He'd be one of US, the true sons and daughters of liberty, the protectors of individual freedoms, with our guitars and perhaps our bongs and our internet stations and whole grain produce and organic foods, teepees, geodesic domes, and space imaginations. Give the kid an honest choice and see which way he turns. This poem is marked graveyard. Sought some information, some long-sought transformation. It's supposed to drive my imagination. Don't you move too slow now. Got things to do and places to be, and don't know whether I'm going to feel light as a feather or pick the wild mountain thyme around the purple heather. Sadness, melancholy floods my head. What do you seek, stranger? Pure lust, nothing more. I could roam the hills in search of ancient lore. I crackle and I pop in anticipation of my first appreciation, but brought here by a common reason. What reason? Is my perspective the only one that's bent? Only to my perspective, seeking new Minglewood perspective, the half-train express. Dare to progress, dare, regress. The old game is still the same on the Howling Express. Well springs untapped, fasten the tap, fasten your seatbelts. We're coming in for a landing. It's like meditation. This poem is marked graveyard. Understand that death, the other side of life, this land of truth and illusion, the smile of a gone face, the spooky apparition, the inside paradox, flowing waters, words rejuvenated, fill up that space while there's still that space to fill, trying to find the definition for that space. These various fields of energy, each here for its own reasons. Fini, thank you.